See the screen now? Give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen, if you can see the Nifty chart. Good, right? Okay, I'm giving thumbs. Okay, I'm getting the thumbs up, so this means this is visible. Okay, so you can see some charts visible here. Okay, so for the people who are joining in for the first time and they're just creating their TradingView ID or already have a TradingView account and they need to fill up the form with the TradingView ID, you have to just like click here where your the first alphabet of your ID will be showing like this on the left side, in my case on the chart. I click here and this is my ID, Atish Raj. Similarly, your ID will be showing here. So you have to share this ID with us in the form. So in order for us to enable your indicators, right? Okay. So I think that solves this thing. So these two links are already shared. Thank you. Let's start with the webinar now. Okay. All right. So I'm just trying to just check if once I change the tabs on my screen, are you able to watch them? Are you able to see the Federal Bank chart? If everybody can give me a thumbs up. Right. So this means this entire screen is visible. Cool. Okay. All right. Thank you. Manju ji, I'm sorry. We are trying to change the platform. Starting this weekend, we might move on to Zoom only, or we will move on to YouTube Live, because that will make it easy for everybody to attend. We're getting so many issues with this, technical issues. All right. So, yeah, this is my humble apologies also to you. All right, guys. Okay, friends, I'll start. I hope everybody's able to see the screen. If somebody's not able to see the screens, just write down in the chat and we'll just try to reshare the screen. Okay, so let's start. I'll give you an introduction. My name is Raj. I'm also the founder of this stealth startup. We are a fintech-based startup which is working on creating indicators and strategies in order for all of you to save and make money, both the things. It's very important to save money to avoid losses as well as to make money. So we are creating indicators and different strategies. A couple of indicators have already been shared with you all. One of them has already been given to everybody as a trial access for the people who have already sent us a request. All the people who are joining in for the first time, they can send us the form and we'll enable it today. ओके मैं हिंदी में भी रिपीट करता हूँ, मेरा नाम राज है और मैं इस फिनटेक स्टार्टअप का फाउंडर हूँ और हम लोग कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजीज और इंडिकेटर्स पे काम कर रहे हैं पिछले 2 साल से जो एक रिटेल ट्रेडर खुद यूज करके बिना किसी टिप प्रोवाइडर या किसी मीडिया हाउस की हेल्प लिए हुए कोई भी न्यूज देखने की जरूरत नहीं। अगर आप खुद चार्ट देख सकते हैं, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस नहीं भी आता, आप तब भी ट्रेड कर पाएंगे। उसके लिए हम स्ट्रैटेजीज और इंडिकेटर्स बना रहे हैं। उनमें से कुछ इंडिकेटर्स हैं, 2 इंडिकेटर हम लोग ऑलरेडी शेयर कर चुके हैं सबके साथ, जो हम आज दिखाने वाले हैं। और इसके अलावा हमारी एक AI/HI सिग्नल्स का वेबिनार है जो आज शाम को है। वो एक ऐसे सिग्नल्स हैं जो मार्केट में शेयर चढ़ने से पहले, वो कब चढ़ने वाला है, बिल्कुल उससे थोड़ा पहले वो आपको इंडिकेशन देता है कि इस शेयर में मूवमेंट आने वाली है। और अगर आप हमारा सिस्टम फॉलो करेंगे, हमारी तरफ से कोई टिप्स नहीं प्रोवाइड की जाती, ये पहले मैं बता दूं। हम लोग टिप प्रोवाइडर्स नहीं है, हम लोग कोई बाय एंड सेल सजेशन खुद नहीं देते। हम आपको सिर्फ ये बता सकते हैं कि हमारे सिस्टम ने बोला है कि ये शेयर्स में शायद मूवमेंट आएगी। अगर आप उसको उसके बाद एक सिस्टम फॉलो करेंगे तो आप उसमें काफी अच्छा प्रॉफिट बना सकते हैं। सो वी हैव अनदर सिस्टम कॉल्ड द AI/HI signal system, whose webinar will be conducted in the evening today, and in that we'll show you how we catch high momentum stocks which are just ready to move, right? And you don't have to hold the stocks for a year or so before they start moving, right? Nothing as such. You will see immediate movement happening, and we'll show you the examples also in today's webinar in the evening. Today in the evening that webinar will done, and now the webinar is all about the indicators. All right. Okay. So guys, I have explained both in English and Hindi, and then I'll start with it. Okay. Today I'd first like to thank all of you who have been messaging me since there was a loss in the family. My chachaji expired on Sunday, and so it was a very sad moment for all of us in the family. And I was busy with all the last rites and other thing till yesterday, right? And a lot of condolence messages from all of you and everything. So just thank you everybody for being there and understanding. Thank you. And now, just to cheer up the mood and change everything, I'll start with a poetry. I hope everybody doesn't mind and everybody understand Hindi here. So, uh, I'll just recite out a sher. A sher is like a small poem in Hindi. एक शेर आप सबके लिए कहना चाहता हूँ जो मैंने शायद मतलब you will all be able to understand. So I have written this शेर in the morning today. आज सुबह एक शेर लिखा है तो उसके साथ हम स्टार्ट करते हैं. दिस इज अबाउट ये शेर लाइफ में हम आई हैड एक्चुअली स्पोकन अबाउट दिस टू माय वाइफ बट ये निफ्टी या मार्केट के लिए भी ये शेर फिट बैठता है. तो आई थॉट लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दैट. तो एक छोटी सी शायरी है, उसके बाद वी विल मूव ऑन. ओके, सो आई होप यू लाइक इट. ओके, चलिए. सो दिस इज द शेर. कल फिर तेरी याद आई, कल फिर तेरी याद आई, तू मेरे साथ थी फिर भी याद आई. So this is all about, as we can I think resonate with the Nifty and Bank Nifty in the market. Stock market जो चढ़ रही थी पहले 1 साल से 2 साल से, अब market is now falling, right? So I'm just trying to remember that moment. If as a trader, कल फिर तेरी याद आई, तू मेरे साथ थी, फिर भी आई, तू अब पहले जैसी नहीं रही, तू अब पहले जैसी नहीं रही. The market is not the same as it was since past 2-3 years. Made a lot of money. So तू अब पहले जैसी नहीं रही, तू जैसे पहली थी वो फिर याद आई. So this is a share which I wrote in the morning, right? So I thought I'll just share it with all of you. And now let's look how we can uh, get the old Nifty back, right? Which we used to love, right? Or get the old way of making money or saving our money in the market back. So what we have done is we have created. Yes, sorry, Sundarji, no Hindi, so I'll translate this into English for you. The share meant the poetry which I recited just meant that uh, I remembered you again yesterday, even though you were with me. I still remembered you because I was remembering the old you, and you are not the same person anymore. So I'm still remembering you. So basically, this was in relation with the markets also. I actually spoke this to my wife in a humorous tone in the morning, but this is regarding the markets. That markets are not the same as they were since past 3 years. Since 2020 onwards, once the COVID went away, there were lots of increase in the market. People have made a lot of money, but the markets are not the same anymore, and they won't be the same. We will not see a meteoric rise as we have said. But there are opportunities in this market where we can make money. Idea is we should know when to basically enter a stock and when to exit a stock. And if you're an intraday trader, you make money when you know when to actually enter a stock and exit a stock on a very short term basis, right? So this is what we do. हमारे इंडिकेटर यही काम करते हैं कि आपको बताते हैं कि किस शेयर में कब एंटर करना है और कब एग्जिट करना है. आप अगर उसको सीख सकते हैं इंडिकेटर्स के थ्रू, तो आप भी ट्रेडिंग कर पाएंगे बिना किसी टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट या किसी की हेल्प लिए. आपको टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सीखना भी जरूरी नहीं है. कुछ छोटी छोटी ट्रिक्स हैं, आप सीख सकते हैं. दिस वेरी स्मॉल ट्रिक्स व्हिच इफ यू लर्न, if you know how to study these charts using our indicators, you can definitely make money. Okay, so I'll come to the first chart now. Okay, I'll show the first indicator which we call the stealth indicator 2. मैं आपको पहला इंडिकेटर दिखाने वाला हूँ, stealth indicator 2, right? और इसकी एक्सेस जिन जिन लोगों ने फॉर्म भर दिया, all of you who has filled the form, which the links we have shared, we will giving the access to you by after the end of this webinar. I'll connect with my team and ask them to enable the access. Okay, so let me go to my chart now. Okay, this is the chart with our stealth indicator 1. I'll just go to the stealth indicator 2. Okay, can you see the name here? This is stealth mode magic lamp 2.2. Okay, give me a thumbs up if everybody can see the Nifty chart. Just give me a thumbs up, please. Otherwise, I have to share the chart again. Yes, okay. Okay, सबको ये चार्ट निफ्टी का नजर आ रहा है? Please give me a thumbs up. All right, very simple. Okay, I'll try to keep this session short. ये सेशन को मैं थोड़ा छोटा ही रखने की कोशिश करूंगा. Idea will be just to make you understand how these indicators work and what you should look at while taking in a trade, right? And then, of course, you can go back, try out these indicators yourself, and connect with me or with my team over email, over WhatsApp also, right? As everybody has been doing now. And I'll try to help you out with using this. Okay. All right, let's start. So the first indicator, this is stealth indicator, the stealth mode magic lamp 2.2. This is the second update. We have updated this indicator yesterday. And if you see, this will give you information about this indicator. This is called the stealth mode magic lamp 2.2. The charts look somewhat like this now after the update. हमने कल इस इंडिकेटर में थोड़ा सा चेंजेस किए थे, कुछ नई चीजें ऐड की थी, उसके बाद ये चार्ट्स ऐसे नजर आते हैं. And this is a stealth mode magic lamp 2. I'll tell you if you go through this. So this indicator is a sophisticated trading indicator which has been designed to assist you, the trader, in identifying potential market trends and reversals and entry points. So basically ये indicator क्या करता है, ये आपको, अगर आप इसके थ्रू ये आइडेंटिफाई करता है कब आप मार्केट में एंट्री कर सकते हैं, कब ट्रेंड रिवर्स होने वाला है, और उसके बेसिस पे आप अपने डिसीजन ले सकते हैं, राइट? इट प्रोवाइड्स क्लियर विजुअल सिग्नल्स डायरेक्टली ऑन योर चार्ट्स एमिंग टू एनहांस योर ट्रेडिंग डिसीजंस. अब इसमें क्या क्या चीजें हैं, व्हाट ऑल यू कैन डू इज देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड अ बैकग्राउंड ट्रेंड विजुअलाइजेशन. सो व्हाट इज अ बैकग्राउंड ट्रेंड? इफ यू सी, अगर आप ये चार्ट पे देखेंगे पीछे, यहाँ पे आपको हरे रंग में और ब्लैक रंग में ये horizontal rectangles, vertical rectangles नजर आ रहे हैं. You can see these vertical rectangles in two different colors. One is in green color, one is in black color. You will be able to change the colors also. आप ये color भी शायद change कर सकते हैं style में जाके. I think yes, the negative background and the positive background, I can change the colors in the settings. So if I want to change the negative background from say black to red, I click this becomes red. So this is for the negative background. I'm preferring black to have a easy appearance on my eyes. This is for the positive background. You want some other color. Some people prefer blue, so you can change it to blue, right? So these are settings you can do. This is for positive and negative background. This is based on some other statistics or some strategy which we use. Based on that, the colors change here, right? So ये कलर बदलते हैं based on कि ये मार्केट का मूड शायद पॉजिटिव होने वाला है या नेगेटिव होने वाला है. जैसे ही ब्लू जोन स्टार्ट होगा आपका, मतलब जो पॉजिटिव जोन स्टार्ट होगा ग्रीन कलर का, this ensures कि आपको यहाँ पे मोस्टली पॉजिटिव ट्रेड ही देखना है. So when you are in a green zone, try to look for a positive trade, the trade which is a buy trade. And when the market enters the black zone, try to look for a negative trade. As you can see, Nifty में, this is the 3-minute Nifty chart, and I have converted to the Heiken-Ishi candles from normal candles because they make it easy for me to read. The chart is smoothened up. तो ये हाइकेनेशी कैंडल्स पे 3 मिनट का चार्ट है निफ्टी का कल का. अगर आप देखेंगे जैसे ही ये ब्लैक जोन में गया, जो नेगेटिव जोन है, मार्केट में यहाँ पे सिर्फ डाउन ट्रेंड है. तो ये हमें पहले ही एडवांस में बता देगा कि डाउन ट्रेंड शायद शुरू होने वाला है, राइट? सो वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल. वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल. वंस वी एंटर द ब्लैक जोन और द नेगेटिव जोन, द मार्केट माइट फॉल और द स्टॉक माइट फॉल. आई विल शो इट ऑन डिफरेंट चार्ट्स आल्सो. So this is one thing. This is the first thing, background trend visualization. This will also help you identifying or avoiding wrong trades. So suppose sometimes if you see, you follow so many Telegram channels, आप लोग काफी सारे Telegram channel, WhatsApp groups ये सब follow करते हैं, and you get so many people giving you recommendations कि ये शेयर खरीद लीजिए, बाटा खरीद लीजिए, वोल्टास खरीद लीजिए, मार्केट में चढ़ने वाला है, don't miss the share, right? If you see this with the chart, अगर आप उसी टाइम उसी चार्ट पे जाके हमारे इंडिकेटर के साथ देखेंगे, if you see this on the charts with our indicators installed, you will be able to see is the trend mood of the market in that stock positive or negative, and then maybe you can decide. If you're following somebody, you can then decide whether to enter that stock or not, right? Because I personally used it with some of our top most followed service providers or whatever, just to see how when they give any recommendation, how the market is behaving, how it is showing on a chart. तो मैंने खुद करके देखा हुआ है. हम लोग जब बैक टेस्टिंग कर रहे थे कि जैसे ही कोई रिकमेंडेशन आता है, आप देखिए जी टीवी या कहीं पे भी रिकमेंडेशन कोई आता है ना, आप देखिएगा कि what is actually happening on the chart, you can actually see. आप चार्ट पे डायरेक्टली देख सकते हैं कि नेगेटिव जोन चल रहा है या पॉजिटिव जोन चल रहा है. अगर नेगेटिव जोन है और आपको बाय की रिकमेंडेशन आ रही है तो थोड़ा संभल के. इफ यू आर गेटिंग अ बाय रिकमेंडेशन व्हेन the trend visualization here is negative, try not to enter the stock. Let it convert to a positive mode then. Okay. Along with that, buy up and sell down signals. So this is the most important thing. ये up and down signals देता है. We are not calling it the buy and sell signals because we are not giving you buy and sell recommendation. But the chart will tell you that market might start falling now or market might start going up now. As you can see, it can catch big moments also. Like yesterday in Nifty, if I see, there was an up signal starting here around 19th. So this is the data for 18th. So 19th morning, Nifty opened here. This is the first 3-minute candle of Nifty. I generally mostly trade in 3-minute candles. I don't prefer 1-minute candles because the volatility is very high. 1 मिनट की कैंडल में वॉलेटिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा होती है, तो कई बार कोशिश करते हैं उसमें ना ट्रेड करें. Depends on instrument to instrument also. And 5 minutes also is preferable. But more than 5 minutes, sometimes you lose out the entire momentum. But some of you also must be using 15 minutes, so we can use 15 minutes also. But more than that, during the intraday, sometimes because the markets are so volatile, in the current scenario, when the volatility is high or the India VIX is very high, try not to use very higher time frames also. Okay? Because you might not get the same movement immediately, and there will be sort of a lot of knee jerks, ups and downs, which are happening in the market. So let me show you what happens. So these are up and down signals which you will start showing on your chart. So as you can see here, you will see this up signal in multiple colors, right? Similarly, these down signals are also showing in different colors. This is light orange, this is dark orange, literally red, and this is sort of a purple kind of a color. Okay, so I'll explain what's the difference. ये आप signals के color में भी difference है, आप देखेंगे. तो ये किस लिए यूज किया है हमने? We have just added this in the second update. जब हमने कल indicators update किए थे, तो उसमें ये add किया गया है to make it very easy for you to trade while looking at the market. So let me explain this to you. Up and down का simple मतलब ये है कि when the price of the candle with up signal is crossed, market will most probably move up. That's the way to trade in our chart. Simple. That's the first rule. When you get an up signal, the first up signal, either you should enter above that with some buffer. थोड़ा सा बफर लगा के जब भी आपको अप सिग्नल आता है, आप उसके ऊपर एंट्री ले सकते हैं. And your stop loss can be a swing low or whatever stop loss systems you follow, but you can get a big movement in the market after that. I'll show you on different charts. Okay, right? So as we see here, so the market is going up, up, up. Then as soon as it entered the negative zones, it didn't give any buy signals. Acha. So this another filter we have used. I'll talk about this later, which avoids a buy signal when we are into a negative zone and a sell signal when into a positive zone. Right, and as you can see, it also captured the entire down move in the market also later on. This is a Nifty chart from yesterday. Both up move and down move have been captured. Okay, so let me go here. So these three up in dark blue color, light green and green color, I'll show you on the settings. आप settings में जाके ये color change कर सकते हैं. You can change these colors in the settings. I think this is, yeah. So these are three colors. As per your choice, you can change the settings of the up signal and down signal. The darkest color, जो color 2 है, ये सबसे ज़्यादा dark है. I'll tell you the reasoning behind it. I'll tell you कि ये क्या मतलब है इन सबका. मैं भी यहाँ पे expand करता हूँ और आप ये देखेंगे नीचे एक RSI इंडिकेटर जो हम सब यूज करते ही हैं. काफी सारे लोग जो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस नहीं भी जानते वो RSI यूज करते हैं कि RSI 60 के ऊपर जाए तो चार्ट स्ट्रांग है, 40 के नीचे आए तो चार्ट वीक है. कई लोग बोलते हैं कि if the RSI goes above 60, the chart is strong. RSI comes below 40, the chart is weak. Or RSI goes above 70, it's strong. Right? In between a range of 40 to 60, market might be in an equilibrium and you'll see sideways movement, which generally happens. Right? So what we have done is, हमने क्या किया है, RSI अगर आप मान ली नहीं देख रहे हैं साथ साथ और या मिस कर जाते हैं, if you somehow miss watching RSI, we've added that thing to our signals also. Right? So when you get a up or a down signal, agar aapka, I'll explain. When you get an up signal here, this is the up signal, right? Just see, let's see what's the value of RSI. So this is Raj's RSI. This is some custom RSI. So RSI, normal RSI indicator if you use, that doesn't have the trend inbuilt that RSI is going up or RSI is going down. If you need access to this, we can provide you access to this indicator also. That's not a problem. So, right, you can use this indicator also. You can just message us and we'll enable this for you. So what you can do now is, if you see, let's see, the up signal came here on 18th of November on a 3-minute chart at 4:54, right? So let me see what is the value of RSI. The RSI was at 51.76. You can see the RSI value here. RSI उस टाइम 5176 थी. तो 50 के ऊपर जब RSI होती है, so RSI above 50 is considered good when it crosses, right? So ideally, any movement, if you follow RSI and you say the price has given a buy signal on our indicator, once the price crosses this candle, there was an entry. So the first rule is, when you get an up signal, you don't buy the stock immediately. You wait for the price to go above it. That's the first rule, remember, if you're using these indicators, right? You have to wait for the price to cross the signal. So as you see, the price did not cross the signal, right? Then again, on next candle, again, we got an up signal, but you see RSI has gone down, right? So RSI value has gone down to 48.23, is below 50, which most people don't consider it good for entering. And as you see, the price actually didn't go up also, even though we were getting bullish signals. And we are in a bullish zone, the green zone. Okay. Then we again got the up signals. RSI has crossed 50. And because if you see, when RSI was below 50, the up signal is in light blue or aqua color. This is the aqua color, the light color है. Light color में अगर signal आ रहा है, इसका मतलब RSI की value 50 से कम है. RSI is less than 50 and the signal up is coming, it will show in this color. When the RSI is above 50, which most people use for entering or buying the stock, then the color will be green in this indicator. You can change the colors, but color green. And many people, like I also prefer sometimes entering many stocks when the RSI crosses 60. जब RSI 60 cross करेगा, तो this indicator color, this label color, the buy signal or the up signal color will change to dark blue. Okay, you see all these dark blue and see the value of RSI. The price is going up, right? RSI is still above 60, even though there were some red candles, but it is still strong because RSI is above 60. And now till here, RSI was above 60. Now we got some down signal here. Price did not go below this. No sell. Again a down signal, but the price did not cross below it. No sell. Again a down signal, price did not cross below it because the RSI was still above 50, if you see, right? So generally that sell is not strong. So we have 3 colors in down signal also. When RSI is above 50, RSI is strong, and we get a down signal, this will come in this light yellowish color, the yellowish orangish color. If RSI falls below 50, then you will see this red color down signal, and most probably the price will go down, right? If you want more confirmation. And when you get a down signal in this purple color, this color, this means the RSI has gone below 40. आप यहाँ पे देखिए, RSI 40 से नीचे है, तो ये पर्पल कलर में आएगा. RSI 40 और 50 के बीच में है डाउन सिग्नल में, तो ये रेड कलर में आएगा. और RSI अगर ऑरेंज कलर में शो हो रहा है, इसका मतलब RSI 50 से ऊपर है. तो you can be cautious while entering a trade even though a down signal has been generated. तो ये दोनों चीजों को कंबाइन करके आप ट्रेड ले सकते हैं, right? Give me a thumbs up if everybody has understand what these signals colors mean. प्लीज मेरे को थम्स अप करके बता दीजिए अगर आपको समझ आ गया है कि ये सिग्नल्स का कलर का क्या मतलब है. Once more tell me. Okay, Asanji, right. So I'll tell you. See, RSI, Asanji, you want me to tell in English or Hindi? I'll explain again. Very fast. Okay, right. I'll go back to it again. What I'm saying is, on our chart, up and down signals will come, and you have to buy when the candle price is crossed. The up signal price is crossed, you can enter. And when the down signals candles low is crossed, you can sell or you can exit a stock. Okay? आप किसी भी शेयर में एंटर बाय कर सकते हैं. जब भी अप सिग्नल आता है उसके ऊपर प्राइस निकलता है, या डाउन सिग्नल आता है उसके नीचे प्राइस निकलता है, तो आप उसमें सेल कर सकते हैं या एग्जिट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन सिग्नल कितना स्ट्रांग है उसमें हमने RSI को साथ में एक एज अ second confirmation लिया है. We have used RSI as another confirmation for those signals to see the strength of the signal. If RSI in a buy signal, RSI ये नीचे RSI लगा हुआ है, this is the RSI indicator. If the RSI is less than 50, 50 से कम है, मतलब 0 से लेके 50 के बीच में है, then it will show in light green color or this aqua color, this like a literally a blue color. Blue color का up signal आएगा, वो इतना strong नहीं है, हालांकि up है, ठीक है। तो आपको सेल नहीं करना, लेकिन आपको शायद अगर आप RSI फॉलो करते तो आप बाय भी ना कीजिए, आप वेट कर सकते हैं कि स्ट्रॉन्ग सिग्नल आ जाए। जब आपको ये ग्रीन कलर में अप सिग्नल आता है तो आप देखिए यहाँ पे RSI इंडिकेटर भी 50 के ऊपर जा चुका है, RSI is above 50, okay? So this is a strong signal. Most people trade when RSI crosses 50 in case of a buy trade, and most people sell when RSI is below 50 and you get some sort of a sell signal on any of the strategies you use. So RSI is one of the most widely used indicators worldwide. सबसे ज्यादा यूज होने वाला एक इंडिकेटर है जो RSI हर कोई यूज करता है, लेकिन उसको यूज करने के भी तरीके होते हैं, उस पर मैं फिर कभी एक सेशन ले सकता हूं अगर आप लोग चाहेंगे, ठीक है। बट नाउ इफ यू सी, जैसे ही RSI 60 क्रॉस होता है, जिसका मतलब मार्केट बहुत बुलिश हो गई है। सो RSI का मतलब है रिलेटिव स्ट्रेंथ इंडिकेटर, RSI। इसका मतलब क्या होता है? इन सिंपल टर्म्स दिस मींस इज व्हेन द मार्केट मूव्स, इज द अप मूव मोर और द डाउन मूव मोर, राइट? When whatever trading is happening in the market, very simply in explained, RSI का मतलब है कि मार्केट जब चल रही है या ये जो शेयर है वो चढ़ रहा है, वो चढ़ ज्यादा रहा है, गिर ज्यादा रहा है, जितनी भी अप एंड डाउन मूवमेंट्स आ रही है, अगर उसमें अपवर्ड मूवमेंट ज्यादा आ रही है तो वो RSI पॉजिटिव की तरफ बढ़ेगा ऊपर, और अगर वो अब गिरता ज्यादा है और चढ़ता कम है तो वो RSI आप देखेंगे गिरने लग जाएगा, RSI इंडिकेटर विल स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग, राइट? ओके। एंड जैसे ही RSI goes below, RSI is between 0 to 100, generally आपको 100, you will not be able to see 100 mostly anywhere, and you won't be able to see less than 15 or 10 happening in the markets unless there's a period like COVID or something, or some kind of that thing happens. You will not see RSI touching those values, okay? And in my knowledge, what I have seen, when RSI is increasing, price is generally increasing. Remember this very simple rule: when RSI is falling, price might fall. You can see on the chart, RSI is falling, price niche gaya, RSI is going up, price is going up. And many of you are also members of Santu Baba's RSI divergence group, so you know, if you have studied that, that's a separate topic altogether, but our indicator can be used along with the divergence also, just for confirmation. Okay, I'll show you a couple of trades based on that also. So now what you see, and in case of down, if the lighter color, this orange color will show when RSI is above 50. 50 से ज्यादा है और डाउन सिग्नल आ गया, मतलब RSI स्ट्रांग है लेकिन सेल का सिग्नल आया है। RSI strong and you got a sell signal, ideally I'll avoid trading. I'll wait for a confirmation. When the RSI comes in a darker color, the orange color, this means this down signal is in darker color. RSI has gone below 50, and it is a confirmation for me to actually take an entry below this price to sell. As you can see, the prices went down here, right? And then when if you get this signal in this purple color, this means the RSI has gone below 50. Oh, sorry, below 40. And you can actually say the market is going to go down. So let's see what happens. So this is the Nifty chart. Now I hope everybody has understood. I explained it twice, right? Asanji, Mr. Asan Ali, right? I hope you understood. Please give me a thumbs up if everybody has understood, and we proceed. Thank you. एक बार thumbs up कर दीजिए, अब समझ आ गया सबको, right? Otherwise, if anybody needs more help, you can always WhatsApp me directly on my number. I'll send you these measures directly. आपको मैं लिख के भी भेज दूंगा कि ये क्या मतलब है इन सबका, once you start using the indicator. Okay, thank you. All right. So now let's see what happened in Nifty. So Nifty में yesterday Nifty gave up signals, and morning में Nifty went from literally, this was the first candle in Nifty. On the Heiken-Ishi charts, I can take it to the normal candles. These are the normal candles. थोड़ा chart हम smooth नहीं रहता इतना, तो I prefer the Heiken-Ishi candle. But this was the first candle yesterday in Nifty. High was 23,594. Right? There is an up signal, which means RSI was above 60. It's a very strong signal. We could have taken an entry here, and our stop loss could have been below the day low. We could have taken an entry just in the first 3-minute candle. Okay, and if we had taken an entry yesterday based on this, I would have entered above this. Below this, some points would be my stop loss. So there was a risk of 74 points, but it was big risk, 74 points. But let's see what Nifty did. Nifty actually it went up, it's up up till here. It started giving some down signal here, but as you see, the prices didn't go much below this, and it continued. Again, entered the green zone, right? Actually, Nifty went till here. I'll keep on going. It depends how good a trader you are, because some things I will not be able to teach you. As you see, again, down signals are coming, but these down signals were in a light color, means RSI was still above 50. So I was waiting for RSI to fall below 50 in order to take any position. So I could have continued with my position. This is yesterday's Nifty chart. So now, once we reach this period, this is around 1242. This candle, this was a sort of a which triggered something in my mind. Oh, market, I have to be cautious. So this is around 1242. This was sort of a red light. A dark colored down signal means RSI fell below 50 for the first time since morning. So we have to be cautious. I could have taken an exit here also. So maximum what this trade would have given me was on a risk of 74 points. We made 189 points in Nifty. If you were trading Nifty. Abhi see, you can also trade using a Heiken-Ashi candle to make it easy for you to understand. So I just do this. I'll convert to Heiken-Ashi. If we use the Heiken-Ashi candle, then the game changes a bit, right? So Heiken-Ashi, your stop losses become a bit bigger. But if you prefer that, that's more safer. The stop loss was 132 point, which was very big, right? So, but as the price goes up, you can keep on trailing your stop loss. Next candle, we can actually, as soon as the price goes up, I can trail my stop loss here. This is what I do. Price goes up, I trail it to the previous up candle. If price falls below this, I'll exit. Then the price keeps on going up, and I keep trailing my stop loss up to the next candle, next candle, next candle, and simultaneously, I'll keep on trailing it, right? That's one way to trade. So this was the up trade. I'll delete this. And then as we go forward, right, we'll see the market fell very badly. कल आपको याद है ना market कितनी बुरी तरह गिरी थी और कितनी बुरी तरह चढ़ी भी थी सर. ठीक है? I'll show you what I also did. And yesterday was a prayer ceremony for my chachaji in Noida. I live in Delhi. So I had to close all my positions before leaving for that place. I had to go to the Gurdwara. So it was a 1 hour journey. So I thought I will not be able to focus on the markets. I had already taken some put options, some kind of put option spread here for people who know how options work. I had taken a 23,600 put in the morning and sold against it 23,400 put. So I had taken a hedge kind of a trade, but I squared off the trade. मैंने वो trade square off कर दिया था कल वो गुरुद्वारे के लिए निकलने से पहले. तो चाचा जी का कल वहाँ पे prayer meeting था, तो वहाँ जाने से पहले मैंने सारी positions close कर दी थी. And when I saw at 3:30, those put options had skyrocketed. If I had not sold, I would have made like 20,000-30,000 rupees in that trade yesterday. Just in that trade, I had taken like 4 lots or 5 lots of put option, right? So this is how the market was proceeding yesterday. Let's see what happened. I keep on going forward. As you see, so another thing to notice is, if you see there are 3 more lines on this chart, I'll go back to this thing. Okay, up and down signals are already, I have told you, they help you in pinpointing potential entry and exit points. They tell you when to enter, when to exit. Apart from that, I'll suggest कि आप लोग ये पढ़ लीजिएगा बाद में. We have added these features. So these new features were added yesterday. The indicator is a VWAP. We've added the VWAP. So if you can see in the chart, this line, a dotted line, this is the VWAP. So what is VWAP? I hope most of people know, but VWAP is an indicator, volume weighted average price. कि जो price का उस दिन का सिर्फ price नहीं count करता. This doesn't only count the price, but also takes into account the volume behind that. If there is a lot of volume, so it multiplies the price by volume and comes out with this indicator, something like that. Okay. You can we can have a deep discussion on VWAP and other things in the later session, but I'll simply tell you that VWAP is based on volume as well as price, not just on price. So ये volume और price के base पे एक indicator है. What we have done, we have added the VWAP to the charts. Now you will be able to edit the VWAP online, on or off. So if I turn this off, VWAP is gone. If I turn this on, VWAP is on. Okay. So here is a very interesting thing we have. Personally, I used to use VWAP a lot, but very interesting thing if you use it with our indicator. When the price goes above the VWAP and you have an up signal on our indicators, generally the price of that stock will rise. The trade is right. And also, just like if you can see here, yesterday when Nifty opened, this was the thing. And VWAP was somewhere here in the candle. Maybe I don't enter here. I go to the next candle. VWAP is here. So here, somewhere here, this second candle onwards, can't see. Yeah, so second candle onwards, the price closed above the VWAP. So I would have entered here, right? And again, my stop loss would have been a smaller one. In that case, this one, right? VWAP के ऊपर एंट्री करना, I'll suggest कि अगर आपको कोई भी ट्रेड ले रहे हैं, आप ये भी देखिए, because we have provided you the VWAP. ट्रेड में एंट्री VWAP के ऊपर लीजिए, ideally to be a safe in the safe zone. Okay, right? Because VWAP during the day, you will see VWAP acts as a very strong resistance or support in intraday trading. हम आगे चलते हैं, देखिए VWAP पे प्राइस आया, ये देखिए यहाँ पे VWAP के आसपास प्राइस आया हुआ है, right? Then I think market fell when it broke the VWAP, support टूटा, पहले बड़ी देर तक VWAP के पास 3-10 मिनट तक प्राइस VWAP के आसपास ही रहा. The price was there at the VWAP line for 10 minutes. But when it went below that, then the market started falling. So in order to know if the trend of the VWAP is up or down, we have given you an option to select the colors. As of now, if the VWAP is trending up, VWAP का भी ट्रेंड हम देख रहे हैं इसमें, सिर्फ प्राइस का नहीं. अगर VWAP का ट्रेंड अप है तो प्राइस पॉजिटिव है, आपकी मार्केट पॉजिटिव जोन में ही है, आपको बाय में ही रहना है. एंड व्हेन द VWAP टर्न्स टू अ डाउन ट्रेंड, VWAP बेंड होने लग जाएगा. अब देखिए VWAP का कलर यहाँ पे ऑरेंज डॉट्स शो हो गई हैं. आई कैन चेंज द साइज ऑफ द डॉट्स आल्सो हियर. I think yes, I'll bigger dots so you can see clearly. Bigger thing. So this is the VWAP line. Okay. So till the time price is above VWAP and VWAP is in a positive mode, VWAP is trending up, it's in white color, it's always look for buy trades. And my down trades will come when VWAP will change the trend to down. And then if I get a down signal, other factors are coming, I'm getting down signal on my candles also in my indicator. VWAP is also turning down. It's very good sell signal. You can see this is in black zone, which is a negative zone. Negative zone में हमारा ट्रेड आ रहा है. यहाँ पे डाउन सिग्नल आया है. पहले थोड़ी लाइट थी RSI, हमारा VWAP पॉजिटिव चल रहा था, तो हम शायद सोचेंगे ठीक है अभी ट्रेड नहीं लेते. लेकिन यहाँ पे जैसे देखिए RSI has gone below 40. RSI भी नीचे 40 के बिलो हो गया. मेरे को RSI देखने की जरूरत भी नहीं है आइडली, क्योंकि मेरे यहाँ इंडिकेटर पे ये कलर चेंज हो गया कैंडल का. Down is coming in purple color. RSI is gone below 40. Then I'll start looking at VWAP. VWAP is still white, but in the next candle, if you see, VWAP has become yellow. So I might have taken an entry somewhere here. Because VWAP is also showing me a downtrend. I'm getting a down signal. As soon as the price goes below this, if I would have been sitting in front of my laptop yesterday, I would have taken more put options or sold my existing bullish positions here. And my stop loss would have been somewhere above this candle because I'm using a high Kanashi candle, somewhere here or somewhere a bit above this, right? Ye mera stop loss. So my risk here, if I had taken a trade just based on this, I'll take a short position here. Let me point it out. So there is just 25 points in risk in Nifty yesterday. Ye 25 point ka risk tha. If I could have taken a trade here, I could even have entered here if I want to take more risk. But because VWAP was showing still positive, right? This is a light color down signal. I did not or might not have taken a trade. Okay, because I knew it will fall till here and might reverse from VWAP. So I just wanted more confirmation. So now let's see what happened. If I go forward and I have to enter when the price goes below this price. So this price below this is low was 23,702. कल निफ्टी में 23,702 का जब प्राइस था 2 बजे के आसपास. So then I think a news started coming in that Russia is planning nuclear strikes on Ukraine, and Ukraine has used some missiles, long-range missiles attacked Russia, right? So once that news started flowing in, the market slowly, if you see, from a very bullish territory started going down. This thing turned black. Background भी black हो गया था हमारा यहाँ पे 2 बजे के आसपास. And the market here, when the first sell signal came, was at 23,751 was the low. I could have even taken an entry here with very 10-point stop loss, or the high of the market as a stop loss. For people who know how to do intraday trading perfectly, they could have used that also. But I wanted more confirmation, so I waited for VWAP also to give me an indication. VWAP has turned yellow, right? RSI has gone below 40. So all the confirmations are happening. Then let's see what happened. I go forward. Can you see how beautifully Nifty fell? The indicator was giving down signal since here. I'm just saying that, okay, I would have, if I had waited even for the VWAP to turn negative, given the orange, these orange circles to be showing the downtrend, I could have entered late by missing out 50 points. But still, this is the fall which happened yesterday. This entire fall has been captured in our indicator. You didn't know, you don't need to know technical analysis or anything if you just follow these simple rules, right? Just follow this indicator and it will tell you there's a down signal coming, VWAP is changing its color, trend is going down. It will automatically show on the screen. We're already in a black zone. So all the things are confirming. You start seeing the red candles also at the bottom, volume, right? All those things if you use volume, right? And okay, so yesterday, if somebody had even entered here, this was the trade. Nifty fell from 23,702 to till 23,468, I think. This was the low where it closed. 23,4. Yeah, let me see. It closed at 23,464. Almost 220 points fall in Nifty was captured with a risk of just 25 points. A risk return ratio of 9.4. On a risk, 1 रुपए के रिस्क पे 9.5 गुना 9.5 रुपीज प्रॉफिट आया है इस ट्रेड में. निफ्टी का 25 पॉइंट के स्टॉप लॉस पे 222 पॉइंट का फॉल कैप्चर हुआ है. एंड इफ इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस, इफ यू आर एग्रेसिव ट्रेडर, like maybe if I already had a position, right? Agar I could have taken a trade on this first thing also. Most probably it might hit a stop loss because the VWAP is still positive. But there are two confirmations that I'm getting a red candle, a down signal, right? And in the black zone, agar main yahan pe trade leta, let's see how much risk return ratio would that have given me. So I will go for short position. I would have entered below this. My stop loss, as I said, will not be this candle because it's coming near the day high. So din ka high tha, which was this point. This was the day high. My stop loss will be somewhere here if I actually take this trade. Ki din ka jab high cross ho jayega, when the day high is crossed, I'll exit this short. I'll try to enter this trade. So let's see if I just remove the magnet. I'll move my stop loss somewhere here and a couple of points above it. So my stop loss again was 32 points and we could have entered here also. And then the entire fall was again captured because it never reversed, right? There was no buy signal. So if you had taken an entry here, you could have sold Nifty when it went below 23,751. And from there, it went to 23,464. Almost 286 points, it's saying. Again, 1:9 risk reward. Okay? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you are able to understand this. Please give me a thumbs up. आप लोग सब हैं, उनको आपको समझ आ रहा है मैंने क्या बताया यहाँ पे. Just give me a thumbs up. All right, right. Gopal ji, exit के लिए see. How to exit, I'll also tell you. I'm just telling the entries as of now, right? But exit is like this. I'll just give you an example how you can exit. See, there are two ways to trade. ट्रेड करने के दो तरीके होते हैं. एक होता है सिस्टमैटिक ट्रेडिंग. सिस्टमैटिक ट्रेडिंग और देयर आर टू वेज टू ट्रेड. वन इज सिस्टमैटिक ट्रेडिंग. एक होता है राइडिंग द ट्रेंड. यू विल राइड द ट्रेंड टिल द टाइम इट गोज ऑन. जब तक वो ट्रेंड चल रहा है आप चले रहेंगे. सो मेनी ऑफ अस हु आर इनटू इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग आर सिस्टमैटिक ट्रेडर्स. मेनी पीपल we look for an entry and then we set our risk ki mere ko that I'll take only 1,000 rupee risk in a trade or a 500 rupee risk in a trade. I know my entry point. I know my exact stop loss. My exact stop loss is if I lose those 500 rupees if I'm taking the trade, right? And then I will exit at profit. Suppose I say I want to exit at 1:3 or 1:2. if I can even be 50% correct in my trades, at 1:2, I'll make money. At 1:3, I'll make a lot of money. At 1:4, I'll make a lot of money. Right? I will not wait for the entire fall to happen. Those are system-based traders. So in simple terms, if I needed 1:4 return, this is going to 8.9. Let me see. अगर आपको चाहिए, if you needed कि 1 का 4 जैसे ही हो जाए, अगर 1 रुपया रिस्क लिया है और आपको 4 रुपए प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है, तो आप एग्जिट कर देंगे. यू कैन क्रिएट योर ओन सिस्टम. Let's like this. यहाँ पे देखिए, I'll bring it up here. I'll see this. जैसे मैं एंट्री करूंगा, ये मैं पहले से ही बना लूंगा. ये अगर आप ट्रेडिंग यूज कर रहे हैं, आप यहाँ पे लेफ्ट पे जाके क्लिक कीजिए. यहाँ पे ऑप्शन आएगा शॉर्ट पोजीशन का. आप जिस कैंडल पे एंटर कर रहे हैं उसके नीचे, मैं यहाँ पे करके दिखा देता हूँ फिर से. ये वाली कैंडल पे हम अगर एंटर कर रहे हैं, तो मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करूंगा शॉर्ट पोजीशन पे. आई क्लिक ऑन शॉर्ट पोजीशन. आई ब्रिंग इट below this candle exactly here. I'll click here. यहाँ मैंने क्लिक किया. देखिए प्राइस यहाँ पे आ गया. मैंने अपना स्टॉप लॉस सेट कर लिया. 500 रुपए का स्टॉप लॉस रखना है अगर. So this is saying 34 points. If I set my stop loss here, so 34 points. Suppose Nifty was a stock, and if 34 rupees per stock is my risk, how many shares can I buy or short? So I divide 500 by 34. So that will come to approximately how much? Can anybody type in the number? I'll tell you the number, but if anybody can just very fast tell me the number. 500 divided by 34. All right, everybody's calculating. So around 15 stocks. So I can actually short 15 Nifty, right? 15 stocks in Nifty here. Okay. मैं यहाँ पे सिर्फ 15 शेयर स्टॉक, अगर ये शेयर होता निफ्टी, राइट, तो मैं सिर्फ 15 शेयर यहाँ पे शॉर्ट करता. 34 रुपए का रिस्क होता. 34 रुपीज रिस्क पर शेयर. So my maximum loss is in that case is 500 rupees if my stop loss is it. And then if I want to make say 1500 rupees on that trade, I am saying कि 1500 रुपए से कम प्रॉफिट में मैं ये ट्रेड से निकलूंगा नहीं. मेरे को 1500 रुपए प्रॉफिट जैसे ही होगा, I'll exit the trade. So you can simply see. So I'll keep on dragging this. As soon as I enter, I'll drag this. Right? 2.7, 3 गुना मेरे को प्रॉफिट चाहिए. तो 3.04 रिस्क रिवॉर्ड अप्रोक्सीमेटली जैसे यहाँ पे आया. तो जैसे ही प्राइस यहाँ पे आएगा इस लेवल पे, I'll exit. एक तरीका ये है. This is one way to trade. As soon as the price reaches this level, आप यहाँ पे exit कर सकते थे. और this is the first way where you actually set your risk reward expectation correctly. Other way is let the trend continue. कि जितना लंबा जाएगा, I'll keep on riding. जितनी भी देर ये स्टॉक डाउन होता रहेगा, मैं इसमें शॉर्ट ही रहूंगा. Other way is to follow the trend. I'll be in the trade till the time the stock keeps on going down. Simple. So I'll just keep on following it, and I'll keep trailing my stop loss. Maybe I'll just bring it here, here, here. I could have trailed my stop loss. With every passing candle, my trailing stop loss comes down. My stop loss, next candle, next candle, next candle. Till the time I get a price above this, I'll keep on going down. मैं यहाँ पे और नीचे आ सकता था, और नीचे my stop loss. I'll keep on trailing my stop loss. Right? That's the way to trade. With every, you can trail 2 candles before the current candle. बहुत बड़ी candle है तो आप इसी candle का high भी stop loss कर सकते हैं. Everybody follows different systems of trailing. We can discuss that in a separate session, how to trail your stop losses. But mostly here, if you are a trend-based trader, you can actually see, because it gave you a big risk reward. आपको it gave 9 times the reward. If you had risked 500 rupees here, this entire trade till end of the day yesterday would have made you 4,500 rupees. Right? Okay. So, and if you had entered here, it will again have given you a huge return. So it captured both the things. Let me show you what happened in Gift Nifty. So after कल ये news आई है, when it was totally news based. As soon as the news of Russia using maybe having a possibility of using a nuclear weapon came in, all the markets fell. And I can tell you, when suddenly news-based falls happen, generally, right? I've seen this personally happening, and there is no substantial happening after that. कि उसके बाद एक्चुअल में वो कोई रशिया ने कुछ किया नहीं, कमेंट दिया है सिर्फ. Russia has just given out a comment, or somebody just said that we could use. They have been saying that since past 3 years, right? They just used this as an opportunity to short the market. अभी देखिए what happened after nothing happened since yesterday. So I'll change to the Gift Nifty now. Gift Nifty पूरी आज market बंद है यहाँ पे. लेकिन गिफ्ट निफ्टी खुला हुआ है, उसमें ट्रेड हो रहा है। तो ये गिफ्ट निफ्टी का चार्ट है। और कल हम देखें, गिफ्ट निफ्टी हमारा बंद हुआ था कल दोपहर को 3:30 बजे। कल थी 19 तारीख। I'll just bring it to a bigger time frame so that we can understand. This is Gift Nifty, 18th November, 19th November. Yesterday was 19th November and 3:30. This is when the Indian market closed, 19th November. कल market चढ़ी, ये देखिए Gift Nifty. This is how Gift Nifty was yesterday. It went up, then that news came, even because following the Nifty, it fell down, and then after Nifty closed around here. This is 15-minute chart, so 3:15 candle. 3:30, 3:15. Yeah. So this was the close, I think, 23,480. I'll just convert to normal candles. This is yesterday. Gift Nifty closed 3:15 candle. This is when our markets closed. This is what happened in the market after that. This is our market closed at this price. Gift Nifty was 23,484, and this is when later on Gift Nifty again entered a positive zone, but no buy signal came. Then again negative. It did not break the low much, and again it started giving these indications. See, the up signal came. The up signal came here. The VWAP is still negative, right? So it's still trending down, down, down. But price Gift Nifty has started recovering, right? And here again it's going down, down. Then again up signal started. RSI has gone above 60, which is a solid indication the prices might move up, right? And then let's see. I'll just move it to Heikkanishi candles to make it smoother. Yeah. So this is the closure. Somewhat here. Now here everything came in picture. If you see here, a big buy candle today morning at 9:15. अगर आज इंडिया की मार्केट खुली होती तो ऐसे खुलती. If India's market was open today, it would have opened here, right? So it has given, like yesterday, it has given a buy candle. Up signal is there. RSI is above 60, as we can check. RSI is moved above 60. Volumes are huge, right? Increased volumes. Green candle in a bullish zone. VWAP has turned white, means VWAP has also turned positive. VWAP is trending up. All these two lines, these are all the trend lines which we follow. One of them is a 200 EMA. The price has even moved above that on a 15-minute chart, right? Other is our trend line. Price has moved above that also. And these trend lines are also positive. They were negative yesterday when the markets closed here. The trend lines have also started moving up. I'll talk about these trend lines also. So everything is giving us a positive buy signal. And let's see what has happened in Gift Nifty since today morning. I'll go into long position. If somebody had entered above this, abhi dekhiye, entry didn't come here, enter in the next. So if the entry didn't come here, I'll move to the next candle, because next candle is lower than this, and it is also given a buy signal, so my stop loss can become smaller. I can put it here, right? Yeah, so this is my entry. Just a second, I'll put the magnet on. Yeah, this is the Gift Nifty chart. When the price goes above this, the next candle price, this Nifty is 23,689, next candle is 23,688. So I'll move to the next candle as my entry. When this is crossed, again my stop loss is becoming smaller. My stop loss is just 26 point. If I was, and next candle has given a buy, it has gone above this. So we went entered. Let's see what happened. So this is Gift Nifty. First it went up till here. So Gift Nifty gave around 55 point movement on a 26-point risk, right? And then again, the down signals have started coming in. But again, there's a light color. And as other indicators are still positive, VWAP is positive, these trend lines are positive, I will most probably not take a short trade, because all the confirmation is still not there, right? And this till now, VWAP has turned negative now. This is live Gift Nifty. At 3:30, Gift Nifty has closed here, right? Then now it has given darker greens in these signals. The VWAP has gone down. I'll follow till the evening, see what happens. But the trend lines are still positive. RSI has fallen. It's about to go below 40. It's gone below 40 now. This is the 3:30 candle, right? There is no trade after that, 3:30. Okay. But if you see, since yesterday after the news, the entire fall has literally been reversed. market has almost recovered 70% from yesterday's fall today. It went from a low of 23,476 to 23,740. Matlab, the retailer is being made a fool, literally. All might have entered put options yesterday. Some people might have bought put options that Nifty might fall to 23,000 in 2 days. This is what is being told. And this is what has been happening today. If you had Nifty with you, your put options would have literally become like 1/5 of the price which you bought yesterday. And call options would have shot up today. So market always does the opposite of what retailers feel again. So this basically, we use these multi-confirmations on our indicator to enter and exit, right? Okay, let's see some charts. Okay, very interesting. I'll show you how to basically use our indicators to trade in options. Some people have been asking me. So Nifty, I'll just select options here. So difference between options and a commodity or a stock is that the option, the value doesn't increase if the price of that commodity increases slowly. Because options, I don't know, most of people know this or not. Options carry something called a premium. Option के अंदर एक चीज होती है premium. ये premium क्या होता है? Premium basically, let me give an example. So Nifty, if it was 25,000 yesterday, for example, and you want to buy Nifty option of 25,000, what price will you get it? Will you get it at zero price? Because Nifty is at 25,000, call option is at 25,000, call option. You will pay some premium for it, right? And if we see yesterday's premium, they were like 100, 150 rupees for a at the money call option. What is this 150 rupees premium for? Basically, when you buy an option, the premium you pay is the maximum risk you take. इससे ज़्यादा risk नहीं है आपका. 150 rupees you're paying for a Nifty lot. Nifty lot is 25 stocks. I think they're increasing it to 50 now, right? So 25 shares into 150. So your risk in that trade is maximum 3,750. And if Nifty goes to from 25,000 to 25,500, right? Your 25,000 call options market value should become 500 rupees minimum. Your risk was just 150. Right? If Nifty had fallen from 25,000 to 24,000, a risk down of 1,000 point, you will still lose only that 150 rupees. That's the beauty of options. That's why most of people are attracted to buying them, right? But again, just buying on hunches is not right. Let me show you on the indicator how it works, how you can use this indicator to buy and sell options. So 23,600. This is the put option I was having yesterday. So I had bought this put option yesterday, right? And I think I bought somewhere here. So this is what happened. I was actually watching the market. I was in the morning. I was seeing, I'll take it on the 5-minute chart or 3-minute, which I prefer. So this is a 3-minute chart. Okay. So this is the 3-minute chart of put option, 23,600 PE. Now, if you think market has risen a lot, and there are many people who short the markets by buying put options when the markets rise, right? The thing is, if suppose you go wrong, how can you go wrong as a put option or a call option buyer? One is when the market doesn't move in your direction. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मार्केट गिरेगी और आपने पुट ऑप्शन खरीद लिया है और मार्केट नहीं गिरती है, तो आपके पुट ऑप्शन की वैल्यू अपने आप कम होती रहती है, क्योंकि उसके अंदर जो प्रीमियम होता है, द प्रीमियम व्हिच इज देयर इज consisted of two parts. One is the intrinsic value, second is the time value. वो जो आपको टाइम मिल रहा है, वो जैसे जैसे उसकी एक्सपायरी पास आ रही है, वो वैल्यू कम होती जाती है ऑप्शन में से. अगर प्राइस नहीं मूव होता निफ्टी का या जो भी चीज में ऑप्शन में डील कर रहे हैं, तो वो ऑप्शन जीरो हो जाएगा धीरे धीरे, अगर उसमें सिर्फ टाइम वैल्यू है तो, राइट? तो वो हाउ टू एंटर, व्हेन टू एंटर. इफ यू सी हियर, दिस इज अ 3-minute chart, right? So I see that, okay, this opened yesterday, this option was at around 304. Okay, I'll use a lower value one, because most of people won't be able to buy this one. So 23,400 P, which is out of the money. कल निफ्टी जब 23,700 पे था, when Nifty was 23,700 around, if I had bought this option which was deep out of the money, let's see what price it was quoting. So in the morning on 18th November, this option was 215 rupees around. Then yesterday, 19th morning, when Nifty opened up, this option, put option started falling. because market is going up. If you see, everything is falling. The indicators, these indicators also falling. The VWAP has turned negative. The price is giving us a down signal. If you are into option writing, you can simply write an option here. कल आप एक put option write कर सकते थे with this stop loss. You can trail with your, if you want to write put options, right? And then see again, this up signal came, but this up signal was not strong because it's a light one. This means the RSI is still below 50. Then again, the down signal continued. We are still in the those zone. We are below VWAP. Price is going down. Please let me know if I'm connected back. Uh, I'm not getting any. Am I audible? Because I'm not getting any thumbs up. So okay, yeah, sure. Okay, I'm connected back again. Thank you. Okay. Up if the screen is also visible. With the Zoho webinars, I'm not even sure sometimes if the right screen is getting broadcast or not. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Let's see the option chart very fast. Okay. So if you were an option seller, you could have sold and put option yesterday based on these down signals, right? And if you had sold, because this was a strong sell signal here also, you could have sold around 148 and it went down to as low as this. This is the lowest point, 91 rupees. Okay, I think this is the lowest. Yeah, it went down to a low of 91. Okay, I'll just move to 23,200 put. Sorry, I had 23,200. Even to make it more fun for you to see what happened. So this is a 23,200 put. So this was in the, yes, and this closed on 18th at 140 rupees approximately, this put option, right? And yeah, so Nifty at that point time had closed around, this is the Nifty chart on, okay, this is the other indicator. So it's 5 minute, 3 minute on 18th. On 18th, Nifty had closed 18th evening, 3:30. Yes, 18th, Nifty had closed around 23,461. So Nifty 23,460 पे close हुआ था, 23,460, and the put option of 23,200 put on Monday was at 140 rupees, approximately 139.15. So 140 रुपए का put option था. Next day morning, when Nifty opened up, this is what Nifty gave a buy, Nifty opened up. Then this put option gave a sell, a down signal on the put option. If you are a put writer or you want to write options, you could have actually entered here at 101 rupees. The stop loss was 40 rupees. 40 रुपए का रिस्क लेके आप ये इसमें एंटर कर सकते थे. and as the price kept on venting down, अगर आप option write करते हैं तो, I'm talking about the writers, अभी buyer की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. For a buyer, he will look at buying the call option. But if you're an option writer, you could have actually wrote an option here, and this was your initial stop loss. Then as the price went down, your stop loss would have moved here, 120 rupees. And finally, if you see how much low it went to a low of, I'm sorry guys, I'm actually taking the wrong option. Oh, was there an expiry yesterday? Like 23,200. Wait, there is expiry tomorrow. Just a second. 23,200. I was supposed to check the 21st November, which is expiry is tomorrow. I'll check that. Okay, this is the chart. Sorry. Yeah. So this is for the option of 21st November expiry, which is tomorrow. This is how this behaved, if you see. So I can move to 23,400 for this. Yeah, 23,400. This is something what happened yesterday. Okay. So when the market closed on 18, the price of this option was around 90 rupees, right? And in the morning, this opened here, and anybody could, if they wanted, they could have sold below this, which was around 40 rupees, right? Below 40, you could have sold this. Your stop loss would have been 90, or if you sold here, kept on trailing. 75 rupees stop loss, then your stop loss moves to 59, 58. If you see, by 130, when Nifty had reached this point, Nifty was rising, and by 130, Nifty had reached this point, right? So when Nifty reached this point, Nifty was at around 23,770, 78. This was the high point before they fell, right? 23,771, right? And the high was 23,780. Nifty ने 23,780 का हाई छुआ था. तो उस टाइम पे 23,400 PE, because that is like 380 points away, with just 2 days left in expiry. 2 दिन रह गए expiry में. So this option actually lost all its value. They actually reached a value by this time. By 12 o'clock, it was at a low of 12 rupees. From 90 rupees, this became just 12 rupees put option, right? And kept it going down. Let's see how low it went. 10 rupees, 9 rupees, right? And then now, if suppose, right? Suppose you wanted to take a hedge, or you wanted to take a position in the market. So generally, what I have been doing in the past few months, ever since the volatility is increased, volatility बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गई है. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? I try to look for options which were highly priced at the start of the day, but the market moved in opposite direction, right? And when these options reach a value, which is, there is hardly any value left in them, like 10 rupees. I had shared a trade 2 days back also about mid-cap Nifty, 1 rupees to 20 rupees it went. So I was actually looking at it the whole day. Then I was watching it on my indicator. So I set this indicator on this chart, and I started seeing this. I started seeing these up signals. But because this first up signal, as you see, RSI is not crossed 50, it's below 50, right? I can take a risky entry. What will I lose? I will lose only 14 rupees. This candle high is 14 rupees. This candle high is 13.70. So I can enter above 13. My stop loss, if I below the swing low is 12 rupees. So I can take a risk of 2 rupees and enter idle. That's one way. Or I wait for a proper RSI to move above 50. So this candle, if you see, this candle, high is still 12 rupees, low is 10 rupees. This is a put option. I'll just do this like this. Yeah, this is a put option. What I'll do is I'll enter above the price here. Because now RSI, this is a green up signal. This means RSI has also become stronger. So there is more upswing happening in the stock than the downswings. So this is a 10 rupees put option, 25 share lot. What is my risk? 250 rupees. And what is the expiry date? 21st November. So if I was sitting yesterday in front, I had left for Noida from Delhi yesterday around this time, around 1:45, 2 o'clock. This time I was in the lift going down to my cab, which was waiting. And I had just exited the trades here, right? All my trades yesterday, because I didn't want to look at the stock market while I was at the prayer ceremony. But then if I was in the market at the point, what would I have done is I would have just looked at this 10 rupee option with 2 days still left. Yesterday was 19th of November. Expiry is on 21st of November. Market has just risen meteorically by around 400 points during the day. 400 पॉइंट का राइज मार्केट में आ चुका है. कुछ तो रिट्रेसमेंट आएगा ना मार्केट में जनरली. अगर मार्केट में कोई भी एक गलत न्यूज आ गई या प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आ गई, एनीथिंग, एनी प्रॉफिट बुकिंग कम्स, द मार्केट इज सपोज्ड टू गो बैक. So I saw this, that this option was worth 90 in the morning, now 10 rupees, and still 2 days left in expiry. What low can it go to? It can maximum fall to 5 rupees, even if the Nifty goes up by 200 rupees more. So my maximum risk here was 5-6 rupees. I had 2 days to hold this option. So what I'll do is I'll see, as soon as the up signal came in this thing, this means RSI is crossed above 50. There is an up signal. I am in a green zone. The only thing negative here is the VWAP is still in orange, but it's a very low value option, so I can enter. The trend lines are still down, but this is the early signal. RSI is up signal is coming here, green candle. What I'll do is I'll simply go here. I'll take a 5 rupees risk or 6 rupees risk. I would have bought like 5 or 10 lots, 5 lots with 2 days. 5 lot bhi leta, so what's my investment on 5 lots? I'll put my stop loss. This is a stop loss as per the candle size. Stop loss is just 1.5 rupees, but I'm saying I'm ready to take a stop loss of 2-3 rupees or 4 rupees. So I'll just remove this. I'll set my stop loss somewhere here below the, maybe the low. The lowest price was around 9 rupees. So I'll set it around below 9 rupees or 8.5 rupees. So I'm taking 8 rupees as my stop loss. So 4 rupees risk. Okay, sorry, 2.9 rupees risk only. Yeah, just below this. Sorry, 788. Okay, around 8 rupees below. So my risk around 4 rupees in this trade. If I take 5 lots of Nifty, what is my risk? 125 into 4, 500 rupees risk. And I've taken 5 lots of Nifty put, because the market is rising. And I'm taking a contrary bet because my indicator is saying, oh, this put option has started seeing a buying activity. If you see, the volumes are also increasing here. ये देखिए, ये volume भी बढ़ रही है. And it's giving up signal. I'll enter above this. Stop loss 4 rupees. 500 rupees risk. I enter and see what happens. As we go along, this is what's happening. I'll just bring it here. The news of Russia taking some nuclear option started breaking in the market, and then they started taking the market down as the expiry was nearing, as the day was coming to an end. You see how this put option behaved during the day? Let's see. Still 2 days left to expiry. Nifty ki expiry nahi thi kal. But this gave us sort of a gamma blast. Nifty fell around 300-350 points, and this put option with a risk of 4 rupees, this is the high it hit. It went back to yesterday levels. And I'm seeing this happening almost every expiry or non-expiry day in the market when there are big moves already. Okay, wait, why is it not showing? Just a second. Move forward. Yeah, okay. So this was the trade which could have been taken. What was the risk? Even though candle size was 1.5, but the risk, if I take 4 rupees only, 500 rupees, it gave me a risk return. It made 82 points, this option. 82 points, guys. From 10 or 12 rupees, the entry price which was there. Yeah, the price was around 12.05. So about 12.5, I would have entered. From 12.5, it went to 94 rupees during the day only. Right? I still had 2 days to expiry, so this would not have become zero during the day. But this was like a hedge kind of a trade. And I would have bought like 5 to 10 lots with the risk of 1,000 rupees only. This made a risk return ratio of 21 times. 21 time इसने जिस risk, अगर 1,000 रुपए का risk था, if somebody had held on till here or whatever, when the started getting the lower candles, right, or something, और अगर आपको अगले, I don't suggest carrying forward these kind of trades to next day because of the volatility. So you would have booked around 315, 320, whatever. You would have booked around 80 rupees, maybe 75 rupees. Even then, 7 times your money. And risk is 4 rupees, right? So this is a put option trade which could have been taken. Try to find options which have fallen a lot when the market has gone in the wrong direction. When they come to pennies, like if the expiry is same day, try to find a 1 or 2 rupee option. What more can you use? Can you lose than 2 rupees? Then come to the indicator. See when you get a buy signal, green zone, when the price is consistently down since long but stop falling, and now it starts giving a up signal. If it's a put option or a call option, doesn't matter. this indicator works on everything. Okay. So if you see, if you were a systematic trader, maybe you could have even exited here at 25 rupees. You would have still got a risk return ratio of 1:5 or 1:4, right? Or you would have doubled your money here because the expiry is still 2 days away. Expiry is tomorrow, right? So these are the kind of trades I look for. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you understood what I was talking here. Give me a thumbs up if this was understandable. All right, because many people had sent me a request to ask how to basically trade some options also. I thought I will show using the indicator only. All right. Amitji, I hope my voice is audible now because you mentioned no. All right. Okay. So now, any specific queries you can even keep on typing here, right? And if anybody doesn't have access to the indicator, I'll also try to answer those queries simultaneously. These are the last two lines which are there. One is EMA 200, which you can also go in the chart settings here, and you can change the color. So this, as of now, when EMA is 200 is trending up, अगर आप trade करते, if you only trade on EMAs, and if you were watching them to trend up or the price to cross them, then you would have got an entry in this option at around 46 rupees. If you're using EMA 200, with our system, you got an entry at 12 rupees. Okay, this is how you can use it, right? VWAP also turned positive later on when the price was around 27 rupees, right? But in case of penny stocks or penny options, right, I prefer not to even look at those. Okay, just a second. Okay, in sideways market, Gopalji, sideways market, okay. Again, you can look for, because after a sideways market always comes a trending market. One way is to, if you are an option writer, I will never suggest option buying in a sideways market because they will lose value. Okay, if it's a sideways market, you can put the indicators on. You can even have a put option, call option, both simultaneously in front. What you can do is, suppose the market is at 23,500 Nifty, okay, and the market is neither going up, neither coming down. How do we know what to trade, right? Which option to trade or whatever? If you're an option trader, you can put the 23,500 call option, put option chart in front of you, put the indicator on it, and now start seeing which indicator is giving a buy and which is giving a sell. If you get a confirmation, keep call option is giving a buy, put option is giving a sell, this means the market is going to go up. Very simple, right? Or what you can do is, if you are an option writer, if you get a sideways market, you can write both the call and put, if you know how to do that, and that's a separate topic altogether. And then when to exit out of that, you can exit out of any of these sites using our indicators. When the indicator starts showing a opposite side trade, that, oh, the call option is going to increase and you've sold it, get out of the call option. And when the put option starts saying that it's going to increase now, get out of the put option in a sideways market. All right, sideways market, I will suggest ki if you want to trade in equity, right, I'll suggest you attend today evening's webinar where we look at those AIHI signals, where we actually pick out the stocks which are, it doesn't matter it's a downtrend market or uptrend market, these stocks are going to give big momentum, right? Yesterday, if you remember, anybody attended our previous webinar on AIHI signals, I had shown the TerraSoft chart. It had given us buy signal on 7th, and it's going upper circuit even till now, right? It has risen more than 90%. Yes, Kapil Valechaji, the problem is you can use it on the crude oil chart, but not on the crude oil option, because trading view mein crude oil option ke charts aate nahi hai. I'll show you on the, because I use it personally on natural gas and crude oil. I'll show you now on the commodities. entire down move here from 340 in July till levels of around 240. The natural gas, these are big moves. Even though these candles are seeming small, these are big moves captured here. But natural gas is still in a downtrend on a daily chart, right? I was watching the recent thing. So this is the trend line which I had drawn yesterday. I had given my suggestions on one of the other groups also. I had said that watch this trend line. I had given this 240 or something as a price line yesterday. Watch this 251 or something. And in fact, when it crossed, it reached a high of, it touched my second trend line around this here, 258. So this is the daily chart of natural gas. See, this recently started giving the up signals. Still not given a dark blue up signal. RSI has not crossed 60. It's still not in that extremely bullish territory as it was here. If you see here, when natural gas gave a buy above 284, it went up to 300 in 5 or 6 days. Then it gave a sell here. Price went below these levels. And again, VWAP will not play much of a role in a larger time frames, because in a daily time frame or more than hourly time frame, VWAP won't be that much important. It is capturing the entire day activity. But you can still check out the VWAP trend color. It's turning red, the yellow trend, right? So you can be in the trend. Now the VWAP started turning blue, but the candle has stopped. Candles have not moved above the VWAP price, right? The closing is not above them. Again, the VWAP is going down, right? So let's move it to from daily. Let's move to hourly chart. This is the hourly chart of natural gas. You see, this is how the up moves have been captured. This is a bullish zone. So it is the hourly chart. It's still in an up move. One day only it gave a down move. This one on 19th, 7 p.m. candle, and again an up move. This is okay. Let me take it to 30 minutes. Now it depends on what time frame you trade. This is a 30-minute chart, right? So it is showing natural gas is now going into a up move. Okay. 15-minute. This is a 15-minute chart. I'll just hide the drawings. My trend. Okay, I'll lock all the drawings. Just a second. I'll hide them. Okay, this is the plain chart, as you can see it. This is the 15-minute charts of natural gas. As I said, try not to enter a trade when it's above the averages and everything. But another thing what I can tell you is, if you get a down signal, if the price goes below, if you want to take a trade, take the trade when it's either very much far away from the VWAP, ideally. Then it will come back to that. Okay. And also VWAP and these trend lines will act as supports and resistances. If the price is above that, ideally, when you take a trade, you can use these as stop losses or exit points also. If you see a down trade which came here when the price was in a bullish zone, because the price, these trend lines are trading up, a sell came here. If I taken an entry here, I would be cautious. I will be looking at exiting here if I see any kind of reversal, or exiting here. And if you see exactly from this 200-day moving average, the price retraced back because going back to its trend. Then again gave an up signal. This is a dark green up signal, which is RSI is above 50. I'm looking for buy again. Price did not go above this, but went above here. So I could have entered here yesterday above when natural gas went above 251.2. You keep a buffer of around 2.3 points trail, and if you see it hit a high of 258 during the day, then it started giving a lower candle. So when another thing is, if you're looking for exits, you can build your strategies when you check out these indicators, is when you get a candle which is on Heiken-Ishi chart is lower than the previous candle, it's closed smaller than the previous candle. If the price goes below it, exit. You've already made 1:4, 1:5. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let me take a small time frame. This is how it shows in small time frame, right? Suppose I take an entry here, light green, dark blue, price didn't go above that, again blue, still entry not happening because the price is not crossed, VWAP has turned positive, indicators are positive, RSI, this candle, okay, this candle, RSI is above 50, now this high is crossed, I can simply enter here, right? This is for intraday trading in commodities. I will not suggest positional trading in commodities again because of volatile situation due to war, etc. I can simply take an entry here. Sorry, use this. Okay, it's showing the indicators also as well as. Just a second. I'll take an entry here, and then I'll keep carrying my trade for 1:2, 1:3 returns. And if you see, it actually went up till here, and even more, I think. Yeah, they gave a down signal. Down signal never got broken. So we kept the trade till the time the down signals low didn't get broken. And if you were trading that way, this is what you would have captured yesterday. And then natural gas fell in the end. If you see, this gave a down signal here. Price did not go below it. Down signal again. Light colored down signals. The RSI still not. Then another down signal. One way is you could have entered below this price, or you could have actually entered below this. Below 253.8, it went to 251.4 in just like 5 minutes when the market closed. Okay, so crude oil. This is crude oil mini. Okay, again, you can see bullish zone entering, the price going away. You can enter, and you have to follow. You have to trail your stop losses, right? Because there can be knee-jerk movements in commodities. Right, so you keep on trailing as per your candles. Previous candle price goes below that, enter. If you've entered a bullish position, you can exit that. Now again, see, we got a down move here. Suppose price went below, we can keep on trailing. Again, a down move. This is again an up move, right? But this is for intraday trading. 3 minutes crude oil वगैरह can give on some of these days when the war news is coming or inventory is coming, there can be knee-jerk movements. We have to be very careful. Look at a longer time frame, like an hourly chart of crude. This is the hourly chart of crude. Okay. So if you see here, this crude has entered a bullish zone, right? No buy signal yet. Now this gave a buy signal, right? The price has not gone below. RSI is still below 50. RSI is still below 50. RSI is still below 50. Price has started moving up. A person who can take risk because VWAP is also trending up can enter here with a stop loss, or if you can have entered here. RSI is gone above 50. You want to be more safer, you can enter above this. This is a stop loss. Carry the trade for 50 or 100 points, right? Okay, can you see this? These are the down moves, big down moves captured. It's just that if you're a trend rider, you might be able to capture some very big moves, right? Sometimes very, very huge moves have been captured. 1:30, 1:40 risk return you will get, right? Okay. Guys, any more question? Anything else you want to see just now? Because I think it's gone very long. Yeah. All right. So commercial launch, Vinil is next week. We are doing a pre-release. The pricing, etc., will be disclosed in a couple of days. It's going to be very, very interesting pricing for all our members in the Santu Baba group, right? So this is a pre-launch offer which we're doing, but for the you will get a indicator access. I think a trial for the next 2 days. Please fill up this form if you have not filled up the form. I think if you filled up the form, we'll be giving the access in some time. Just a second. I'll share the link again for people who have missed. Okay, just a second. Okay. So what you need to do is simply create this account on TradingView. If you don't have an account, a free account is enough, guys. And don't take a premium subscription on TradingView. Abhi mat kijiye. Even if you want to, we'll let you know, because in I think a few days from now, 3-4 days or a week, you will get some great offers coming on TradingView because the Black Friday sale is coming in. You will get discounts up to 70%. So once you have done everything, just fill up this form with your TradingView ID and we'll enable the access to you. First indicator, okay, Mehulji, first indicator will be given access by today evening again because of everything which happened. There's still some final testing left and this will be done in some time, right? So I'll share that with you. By today evening, I think hopefully you will get that, right? Again, 2 days access to the trial for all the indicators. Right? After that, we'll come out with some very interesting pricing. It's a pre-launch pricing. And plus, we are also coming out, many of people have reached out us for some partnerships. So we'll coming out with a partner program also if you're interested. So you can reach out to your network. If you find that, first use the platform yourself. So what we are building is not just about these indicators. If you check out our AIHI system and a couple more systems we are going to release in the next week, right? Because this was happening so fast once we had announced our webinars, we hardly got time to work on that. So we'll be releasing a couple more things. It's a complete investment package for a retailer. You can become an expert yourself. You'll be able to give calls to your friends if you start using that. When to buy, when to enter, what stocks to buy, right? And I can tell you there are many tip providers in our groups, right? People who have joined us, and they're also waiting for us to launch things publicly, right? And we don't mind, anybody can use it. Basically, if we just don't want retailers to lose money. We are not tip providers. We can't tell you when to buy or sell. We're teaching you how to buy and sell, right? That's the only thing. So anybody who has not filled up the form can do that. Anybody who is having any problem, just I'm sharing my WhatsApp number here. Please, guys, don't call me. I won't be able to take calls. I'm so sorry. There is, because the family situation which is also going on, plus a lot of work. We are working on handling more than 200 emails in a day on my this email ID, and I get more than 200-300 WhatsApp messages. So it becomes very difficult for me to respond. But try to, if you're still Abhishek ji, we had given a 5-day access. But once you get access in the next 2 days, and our pricing is announced, it's as good as taking a trial, right? But do take the first 2 days access and then connect with me, right? So this is my number. In case you find any problem, your indicator has not been enabled, please message me on WhatsApp here. Okay. I might not be able to answer you immediately because we have a webinar in the evening also. Still have to prepare for that. I have to still get the data collated for the past 3 days signals of the AIHI system, right? So that Google Sheet will be updated by today evening. If anybody wants access to the Google Sheet, I'll share the link. Srikumarji, yeah, I hope any questions you can type in, I'll reply. I'm sorry, I have to use both English and Hindi. People here, there's some people here who don't understand English. So I'm trying to use both the languages. But in case you miss something, any queries, you can just type in here, I'll reply to you. Or you can just WhatsApp me, okay? I'll try to reply any queries which come to me on WhatsApp in the next half an hour, right? But after that, I will be busy with my team, right? Getting the indicator access enabled for all of you, right? Who have not got, and for the people who already had indicator access, because as we lost 2-3 days due to the unfortunate happening in my family, we've already increased your indicator trial till tomorrow evening, so you can keep using the indicator. And indicator 1 hopefully should be enabled today. Again, 2 days access for that also, right? So after that, just go through the evening seminar, understand what we are talking about. Seems a bit complex, but it's very interesting once you get to see the kind of examples we have not even shared the charts which have happened in the past 2-3 days when the markets fell. There's some charts which have gone mind-boggling. They've given like 50 to 80% return in a week, and even we had not seen it because we have not been testing the past 1 week data. Okay. Any more queries, guys? Any more queries, please? You can just write down here, but please fill up this form. Right? Okay. Oh, market has opened. Natural gas. Okay. I'll just see what natural gas is doing, what crude is doing live. Just a second. My screen is still enabled. So let me go to the crude oil chart. Let's see how it is opened. Because the MCX is open today evening. Yeah. So see, the crude oil has opened up now. This is the 1-minute chart. This is the first candle. So, right, this is on 3-minute candle. We're still not getting any buy. And this is the reason I was telling you. If you see, this is a 3-minute chart. Yesterday it's taking support exactly at this indicator, at exactly this trend line. And the price started going up again, right? And today it has opened around 40 rupees higher than yesterday's close, approximately 30-35 rupees. That's crude. Took into normal candle. This is the crude normal candle. This is the live candle which is forming now. Okay, 3-minute. This is the 5-minute. Almost all are same. This is the 1-minute candle. First candle gave a buy up, but the price has not gone above it. We'll keep on watching during the day, right? Let's look at natural gas. What's that doing? This is natural gas, guys. As I told you, see, I told you I was bullish on natural gas. And if you see, there is already a line marked. I'll talk about these things also later on, but this is what I do with my indicator. I'd already marked 262. And today, yesterday, natural gas had closed at around 251. And today it opened at around 262. No overnight positions. That's the reason I tell you not to take any overnight positions in commodity nowadays. This is a natural gas chart as it is happening. This is a 1 minute chart. It opened at a high of 262.9. And you see, I had already marked a white line here, right? Basically, this was a sort, I think, a daily chart trend line, something I'd marked. If you see, this was the recent high, 262.9. Today it opened at 262 current chart 262.9. So we'll talk about this is purely technical analysis, but that's a different thing. But what the charts speak is a totally different thing based on the indicator. So this is a 3-minute chart. Now it is 262.9 has become a sort of a resistance to it. 1 minute chart of natural gas, no buy, no sell signals. Still in a bullish zone, so green zone. Even if I have to sell, it's okay. Keep watching natural gas today because during expiry, natural gas acts very funny. It gives huge moves. 10, 12 point moves are very common nowadays. 3 to 4%, 5% moves in intraday. I might personally I get very tempted to trade in natural gas almost every day. Personally, I trade in natural gas mini only in the mini options because the premiums are very, very low. Hardly any risk, and 1 rupee move in natural gas is 250 rupees. So even if instead of buying one proper option of natural gas, which will give me a move of 2,500 rupees, I try to buy 10 natural gas mini options because I can then divide them. I can sell 3 of them, 2 of them as the price goes up or down, right? So this is what natural gas is doing presently. And if I look at the hourly chart, this is the hourly chart, right? This is, see, it gave a sort of a engulfing candle yesterday. Even then, it has gone up, right? This is the daily chart of natural gas. And if you see, daily charts had already started giving us the bullish indication some days back. And based on that, I was bullish on this. So yesterday, natural gas, this was a chart. It was high day before yesterday. It gave me a RSI above 50 and the price went above it. So I was bullish on natural gas whole day. And today it is crossing 262. This is the 1 minute chart again. All right. So this is now it started giving up signals. So an entry can happen if I go to Heikeneishi. Heikeneishi candles are already given up signals, but the high of any candle has not been crossed. Yet this candle high has been crossed. So somebody can, if he was buying, I could have taken just a 1 point risk and maybe entered here. Or because if my intraday high is here, I could have waited for the intraday high to cross on the next candle, whichever is giving buy, and keep my stop loss here. So let's see how natural gas progresses. But yeah, that's it. Anything else, guys? Anything else you want to ask or queries here? You can still see some people are still in that webinar. It's a long session, very, very long session again. Yes, anything you want to ask, you can just type in, please. I've already shared my WhatsApp number. Already shared the access to the form. Any recording of evening session, Srikumarji? We are very actually very much time is very much of a scarce commodity for us, so we need some of time, a day or so, for getting these recordings edited and to get them online on YouTube. So on our YouTube channel, which we were looking at launching last week, we'll be doing it in a couple of days. So today is Wednesday. Maybe by Friday or Saturday you will be able to get access to the recordings of these things, because we have still not gone live with our AIHI trading system, because real-time signals have still not been provided. As I told you, this is the first time हम पहली बार ऐसा कर रहे हैं. This is the first time that we have shared the data, the signals, for all of you to see and study yourself, right? But the live system will be available, I think, starting next week mid, where you will be getting live signals on stocks which can move huge. Then you can take entry and exit based on your decisions. We will not be giving you buy and sell signals. We're just telling you which stocks are going to give a big move, right? And if guys, okay, If anybody has not joined the WhatsApp group, I'm sharing the link again. Please join the WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Just a second. I'm just sharing the link because here we'll be sharing the updates. Here's the link. If you have not joined, just a second. This is the WhatsApp group link. Most of you have joined, but still, if anybody has missed out, kindly join this. Manjuji, second indicator, hopefully by today evening, right? So don't worry, you'll get sufficient time to study that also, right? So, and this is, okay, some people are joining in and also sharing the Telegram link to the channel. Please join that also. Okay, and this is the link, just a second. Just a second, just sharing the link. Oh God, now what happened? Connectivity again, this is the link to the Telegram channel. Please just use this if you're not part of the Telegram channel, right? Shrikumarji, the second indicator is still not available to people who have access to the first one. But hopefully by today we will be able to do that. I was totally tied up, was not in a zone to do anything. I was totally very depressed since past 4 or 5 days. So today I just tried to cheer myself up and come back to work. So hopefully by evening I'll filter it down with my team. Check out once I give the go ahead after we have tested out that thing. We will give you access to the other indicator also. Right. Okay, guys, I've shared all the links. So we have the next webinar in 3 hours about the AIHI signals. Please try to join it. I'll again explain how the Google Sheet works so that you can study it yourself now and during the weekend. And we'll see if we can update it in the real market also over the next 2 days. We'll see, but on the sheet only, not the direct signals. So you can study. You can actually filter out some stocks and see how they behave. And I'm telling you that you will be as surprised as I have been personally. मैं जितना खुद I'm telling you what our team has been thinking. Like it's very risky to hold a portfolio nowadays. You don't know. आपको नहीं पता होता कि portfolio ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा, तो बहुत risky हो गया बड़े बड़े portfolios को hold करना. So that's why these AIHI signals only pinpoint the stocks which are going to move big. And if you follow our indicators along with that and use the right strategy of entering, every day we can look at making like 2, 3, 4%. But it depends from trader to trader. We are not saying that you will make 3 to 4%. बट हम लोग आपको बता रहे हैं कैसे उन शेयर से आप दिन के 3, 4, 5% बना सकते हैं. शाम का अगर आप ये सेशन ज्वाइन करते हैं, I'll show you some examples. And I'm telling you, mind-boggling returns are coming in. You will be surprised. मैं अपना personal portfolio, with my personal portfolio, I'm trying to shift to entirely to that system once it goes live. I'm not looking at holding the stocks. Apart from that, some updates. If you had attended my last webinar, I talked about a stock called CDSL for long term, and I had also shown you on the charts. This was I'll show the chart again. Maybe if I'm not sure whether my screen is visible, I'll just share my screen again. Right. Some people were asking me on WhatsApp about CDSL, so I'll just share here. Guys, see this. This is what natural gas has been doing in 1 minute chart now. This is the live market again. Crude oil. This is the crude oil chart again. It gave sufficient time for buy above this. See, crude oil is going up, guys. This is the 1 minute chart. If you had entered at 5889, it has already given around 11 points. Right. So this is crude oil 1 minute. This is the crude oil 3-minute chart. Right. This is the 5-minute chart. So based on what time frame you trade on, everything will look different to you, but you can use this. This is the daily chart of crude oil. You see, crude oil is still in a bearish territory on the daily chart, right? And when it gave a down signal, see how much it fell. the daily chart by 5,700 to 5,500, 200 points fall was there. Right now, it has started giving green candles. RSI is still below 50. There is no buy signal. We still have not entered the green bullish buy zone on a daily chart. Right, this is the daily chart. So just follow the daily chart. Okay, and this is the weekly chart of crude oil. If you see all the big moves are captured, right? And this is the hourly chart. Okay, the hourly chart has started giving some indication. It already, see, if you see, this is how the hourly chart behaved. It gave up signals, and there's still no sell signal on the hourly chart. So everything depends on the time frame you're using. You can use any time frame, right? If you want to see any other chart, I can show you. Let's see, say Nvidia. Nvidia is the most talked about stock worldwide. Sari dunya bhar ka AI is based on their chips. Let's see the AI. This is the Nvidia chart. If you're trading in the US stock market, see how beautifully the moves are being captured. This is the hourly chart, right? Up signal came here, 143. The move to 147 already. Let's look at the daily chart of Nvidia. See how beautifully it is. This is, if you see, I had marked some entries here when I had studied this chart last and gave a up signal here. And since then, this down signal, again, light color. Now finally a down signal came, but price did not go below it. So it's still in a bullish zone. The price has moved from 104 to 147 since September. And I had marked this entry here. If you see these two lines, I might be actually looking at that chart. Right, this is Nvidia. This is Apple Inc. This is the Apple charts. You see this? Oh, so many lines drawn here. I'm so sorry. Must have been seeing this chart. Right, any chart. Right, let's look at, say, I was looking at the Russian markets yesterday. It's called the, this is how the Russian markets behaved. MOEX. I have in fact posted this in one of the forums somewhere, saying there's a divergence in the chart. I was watching the 5-minute chart and I could see some divergence. I think see, can you see this? This is a chart I actually posted yesterday. I said I'm seeing divergence of 5-minute chart on the Russian market, and then the Russian market, if you see, that gave a confirmation here. The positive divergence got confirmed somewhere here, I think. And it has moved from 198 to 202. This is the 5-minute chart, right? But this is the 15-minute chart. It has started giving the up signs. The Russian market is also going up somehow, right? The market. So we can actually look at anything. Bitcoin. Somebody asked me Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin chart. Can you see this? Since 10 o'clock in the morning, there was a buy signal here, right? Everything is matching here. There's an up signal. RSI is above 50 because it's in green color. The VWAP is positive. Trend lines are positive. An entry here, exit somewhere here. This is the stop loss entry. And let me mark it on the screen for you. Long position. This is not even this is okay. Let's make it smoothen up using the Heiken Ishi candles. Entry was here above this. This was the entry. This is a trade stop loss. This is Bitcoin. I know many people trade in Bitcoins nowadays. See this? 5x with no sell signal in between. Now it has started giving a down, but if you see, VWAP is still positive. And if you see, as I told you, it takes supports from VWAP or these trend lines. Just observe this. VWAP se price niche gaya hi nahi VWAP ke abhi tak. It gave a down signal. It's still light color. The RSI, this means RSI is still above 50. Let's see. Yes, RSI is still above 50. RSI is 55. And RSI started climbing away. Most probably, it will give a buy signal again. Let's see the daily chart of Bitcoin. This is the daily chart of Bitcoin. You know, this is the day when Donald Trump got elected, 6th of June or 6th of November. And a buy signal came here. If you have entered even on this day, RSI was above 60, buy signal. अगर आपने यहाँ पे भी entry की होती, sorry, this is a wrong indicator I picked up. Okay, just a second. This is the buy thing, long position. For a Bitcoin investor or a trader, he could have used this. Yeah, how many points risk was there in Bitcoin? Your entry was above 76,011. You could have 100-point buffer. आप रख सकते हो. Bitcoin is very highly priced thing. So maybe 76,100 or something you could have entered. risk was 6882, around 1200, 1300 point risk in Bitcoin. And from 76,000, 77,000, Bitcoin has already moved to this. There is no sell signal anywhere. This is the daily chart of Bitcoin, right? 17,000 points it has made. Risk was around 7,000 points. Yeah, okay. And this was positional trade on Bitcoin because the daily chart, right? So the weekly chart of Bitcoin is like this. See, this is the buy on weekly chart, right? CDSL, I was going to show you the last, let's see last few charts. Let's close this. This is CDSL. Okay. See, when did it give a sell? There is no sell signal with a red signal. So RSI, whenever a down has come, it has not come with a strong RSI sell. RSI is still above 50. And how much it has climbed? Since last year, September, November, it's gone from 500 to 1600. And this is the hourly chart. I had told last week that I had 200 shares of CDSL and I exited around 1600 here because I was expecting it to go down because on the hourly chart it was giving a sell. So I exited somewhere here around 1590. And I had told everybody that if the price comes above, say, goes around 1400 or something, I'll buy. But I missed it because price actually didn't go to 1400, went to 1426. And I missed on it. But I'll be looking at buying it in the future if the price goes up. But it's a long-term play, CDSL for me personally. The weekly chart, only up, and the monthly charts. This is the monthly chart. You can, if you have time and you can find out the monthly buy signals, you can actually go for a long-term positional plays. You can still find those stocks. You can find those penny stocks. All right, guys. I think that's enough from my side. You want me to see something 5 minutes more? I'll see if you type it in the chat if you want me to check out something. Rest, I think 2 hours already gone past. Thank you so much. Right. Any last queries? You can type in. Thank you. Otherwise, just connect me on WhatsApp. I'd already shared my WhatsApp number. Please fill up the form. Join the Telegram group. Join the WhatsApp group, and we'll keep you informed. So, guys, thank you very much. If anybody of you is joining the evening webinar, I'll catch you again around 8:15. Thank you and God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.